Yo, 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 what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Nate the Great. How you doing? It's your boy Nate the Great coming at you with another live. You already know if you're new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. So all the returning friends and family, you already know it's peace and blessings. I give y'all a little bit of time to tune in. Apologies for those. I had this live set for this morning, but had a few things I had to take care of this morning, definitely. So apologies for the pushback. Probably not going to be on this live too crazy neither. Just wanted to finish off what I started yesterday, basically. First things first, hopefully everybody having a blessed and productive Sunday. For those in the city, I already know it started pouring down out here. You ain't need to be outside. Keep yourself indoors and stay dry. Keep yourself as healthy as possible. Serious, what's going on, baby? Chef, what's going on, my guy? Miss T, what's going on, baby? Again, appreciate everybody that tuned in yesterday for the conversation. Definitely was one that was needed and still going to be continued on because we got to get to a point of why and how. How do you see yourself getting into a good position as far as lucrative position, and why would you mess yourself up? The hows are normal. We know how some people got it. Some people actually took their time, did what they had to do, and got it out the mud. Others, we know what they had to do to get to that top stage in life. But even when you are there, why self-sabotage yourself? See, that's the key word right now. Self-sabotage. I know I'm in a position where I know I could definitely be not just a breadwinner, but I could actually bring something to everybody, even opportunity wise. Why would I mess myself up on that? You gotta have some self-respect for yourself. You definitely need that. But I'll be honest with you, even with self-respect, sometimes you're gonna have people that don't know how to respect boundaries. They don't know how to respect what's being said or done. Now, when it comes to situations like that, you just know how to alleviate that problem, basically. Because in the long run, guess what? It is solely up to you. The decisions you make, and everything down to the most smallest calculated move, it is your decision. Goddess, what's going on, baby? I would tell you young folks, and I would tell you some of you older folks, you in a position of power, don't mess yourself up. Don't put yourself in a hot seat because you want to live for the moment. Me, prime example, I'm gonna make it quite clear, especially to those who are new here. For almost 2 years, come next month, I've been a content creator. I done been on different platforms, I've been in different chats, done did whatever. On my downtime, I'm chilling out, I'm cutting up. When we on serious time, I get right down to the business, like I'm supposed to. Image is something I don't have to worry about because my image is the same like it is off this app. I'm still gonna be that down to earth, still gonna be that much of an individual when I need to be. But when I'm on chill time, I'm on chill time. Simple as that. Danielle, what's going on, baby? Annie, what's going on, baby? Saying again, some people you might try to say, oh, he done said some shit out his mouth. Look at the shit you typed in the chat. So what? I'm cutting up and having my downtime, like most adults will be doing. I don't got time to be upstuck and just outlandish. I don't got time for that. Common problem now. Some people worry too much about image. Your image shouldn't be counting as far as how you present yourself. Your image should mostly just be how you keep yourself whole. My image has been the same. And my image, if you want to be technical, has kept me here long enough. When people know what they're doing, they're going to continue to do what they're doing. And when you ain't causing harm to nobody in any way, shape, or form, if you ain't going against standards or going against principles and codes, it should be no problem. Didi, what's going on, baby? Riaz, what's going on? See, I'm not an uptight individual. And I never said I was no saint either. Yeah, when I'm having my downtime, I'm cutting the fuck up. Pure facts. But I would never go against the standards that I really stand against. I don't catch me out there going out in public and doing some wild shit that would cause confusion or even a stir up. That's one thing you could give to me. That's one thing that's been given to me throughout my whole life. Despite whatever, I didn't see you go out here do this. I didn't see you go against this grain. And that's how it stands. When some of y'all are in a position of power, and I'm going back to y'all now, you'll do the simplest thing, like even you'll pick free the people that you don't need to pick free. Dagmar, what's going on, baby? And y'all already know if y'all got wrenches, y'all know how to do the damn things. You already know, show each other some love in it. Some people will pick away their own family, even the ones that's looking out for them, just because they feel, nigga, what can you tell me and I'm in a higher position than you? But that will be a mistake for some of y'all. Because just because a person is not in that same position that you are, that don't mean they don't have some helpful advice. It's a difference between giving advice and being critical all the time. There are some people who don't think they're being critical, but they are. But again, that will drive people away from you too. Respect is definitely earned. It's not demanded, and it'd be given. Killer, what's going on? See, again, in life, you gotta understand that once you're in a certain position of power, you have that balance to make things happen. Make it happen. And some of y'all put yourselves in a position of power, but you did it in the wrong likeness, and then we see some of the outcomes that's happening now. Realist, what's going on? Like there's some people right now who claim that they for the people and they people's champion, all this other shit, right? But then we see what kind of characteristics lie within them. We see what they do to quote unquote get to that position. Some of y'all will get to that position because of the controversy, the shock value. Let me explain why shock value sometimes ain't always good for you. Because that shock value will have people not just looking at you different, but those same people that you done wished ill on, and even the people that ain't here that you wished ill on, people ain't gonna take that. Hammer, what's going on, baby? Prime example, some of y'all have seen that situation with this dude getting attacked on stage. Now, the reason why I don't feel bad about it is because look at what you did to try to get to that position. You were supposed to be quote unquote an advocate for the people, but then you show the people how to be, you know, how to just be real evil spirited when it comes to certain things. There's some things that you should never utter out your mouth, especially towards people who ain't here and people that ain't never do you know nothing wrong personally. There's some of y'all that are doing that. Why? Because you quote unquote trying to put out a message. But that message, believe me, the way you put it out is going to come back to you in that same form. You can't sit here and talk crazy about somebody talk about the dead relative and all that and say, I don't give a damn, I don't give a fuck. When you know you got people that actually give a fuck and they will stand on business. You talking about somebody dead relative, you don't think at some point somebody gonna reach out and catch your ass? That's what I'm saying. It's the prime example again of not so much as what you saying, but how you saying it. Now, if you would have said it in a way where nobody would get offended, you wouldn't even have half the issues you have now. You know, and it's crazy. You came with that notion of you want to show tough love, but you also wanted to spew what you want to spew out your mouth. Again, there's some people who are not sensitive. They're just not going to tolerate somebody, especially somebody that came from nowhere, violating and disrespecting people. I hear you, Dagmar. Shoot, we all are. Glad I got the day off, so. But the main thing to remember is when you get into a certain position of power, is make sure that your mentality and your vision is clear. You don't want to be in a high position, then you making all the wrong critical errors. And again, get all them yes men away from you. That's another thing that seems to knock people down. You got too many yes men, even down to critical decisions like making business, making business decisions and stuff like that. Got too many people. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, you should go with that. And in that same token, that same yeah could have you on a downslide. Oh no, I don't know that part. Realist, trust me. There's a lot of them that are habitual line crossers. And some of these people get exactly what's coming to them. You can't keep crossing and overstepping boundaries, especially with people. That will surely set you up for the downfall. You know, you constantly talking about, oh, this person ain't this, and oh, this person was this, that, and third. You talking about everybody to try to, and now see how that's how some of y'all are going to do it. They're going to attack either big names or small names just to get ahead. But guess what? While you doing that, your downfall will be shortly coming, even when you get to that quote unquote position. That's why you always gotta be mindful of the people you come across when you coming up. Because it be them same people you gonna meet when you coming down. Some people don't take that into consideration until it's too late. If you was sitting here, you being all snotty and snooty with people, you being all uptight, guess what? Those same people you doing that to, you're gonna end up seeing them at some point. Nah, he didn't. Because I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was fucking fake. I ain't gonna lie to you, I thought that shit was fake until I really looked and said, oh, damn. See, but this is what the problem is. Some people with that I'm too tough shit. See, you done slipped away from a couple situations because you able to have the right security with you at that time frame, or you were strapped up as far as your pepper spray is concerned. But if you know you ain't really about that action and you ain't really trying to, stop putting yourself out there like that. Stop putting yourself out there like you could beat the whole world, because you can't. Because trust me, for everybody that's feeling like they that gangster and that foul, is going to be somebody else that's just as foul. And that's the problem again. Learn to control yourself and catch yourself. When you feel you on a downward spiral, catch yourself. Or the right people will catch you. You shouldn't put yourself in a position where it can come back to bite you in the ass. And some of y'all doing that. You're doing the wrong things, and now look, it's biting you in the ass as we speak. Tamika, what's going on, baby? You already know if y'all just tuned in, the like button. See, again, some people ain't gonna like what's being said, but it's being said. It's being said because it's not a judgment. It's just a critical critical view that needs to be looked at. If your claim to fame is shooting down everybody that you know for a fact you don't even personally got issues with, at some point you get shot down too. And that is the truth of the whole matter. You'll end up getting yourself set up for the kill. Be mindful of what you're saying and doing, especially in the public eye. Because there's some of you that don't care what you let come out your mouth, or you don't care about your actions. That's because some of y'all are trying to get that shock value and that reaction. Now, see, in that situation, from what I'm speaking about, it could have got worse than what it did. But again, it goes to show you when you lack character, you lack respect, and you are constantly living in a character instead of being yourself, this is what's going to happen. Kev, what's going on? See that character of I'm untouchable and you'll be a fool to do this, that, and the third. That's what's getting a lot of y'all messed the fuck up now. Whether you want to believe that or not. That's exactly what's getting a lot of y'all caught up. Oh, I know I'm untouchable. Can't nobody do nothing to me. And then you find out you are easily touchable. You are easily accessible. You don't know who's who, especially at these events that you hosting or these events that you're being a part of. And it could be somebody that actually looked and said, oh, this is the motherfucker right here. And what you gonna do then? You know, this is what I'm saying. Y'all gotta know what's worth it and what's not worth it. And that's the idea that most of these people have though, Annie. I'm untouchable. Can't nobody say nothing to me. Can't nobody do nothing to me. Guess what? You not being humble and you not keeping yourself according, guess what? That man upstairs will make it to where your ass is untouchable. Oh no, my fault. He'll make it to where you are touchable and easily accessible. You want to talk about untouchableness, nobody is untouchable. That's like somebody telling me right now in my face, yeah, I'm untouchable, and I touch your shoulder. You are touchable. You know, that's the problem. You trying to live out of character and trying to live it to the fullest instead of being yourself. When you came in with the calm, cool collectiveness, and you were speaking to the people for real. It's like a lot of people I've seen. It's like y'all let y'all internet character basically take over your main character. Your main character should be what it is, having respect. You know, and that's what I'm saying. Some of y'all putting it to a point where you testing your theory even on life. Some of y'all sitting and say, I ain't scared to die. I ain't afraid to die. It sounds good on paper until it's almost near that time. Or until it's too late. Again, be mindful of what you're doing when you coming up. I ain't perfect, but I ain't doing nothing that I know for a fact would cause controversy or even cause some real backlash. If having a conversation with the people and actually bringing something to the table is a problem, then I done stirred up all sorts of problems then. No, again, it's not about what you say all the time. It's about your actions and how you move. Because I can say a whole bunch of shit that don't mean I'm going to act on it. I can say right now I'm going to slap 10 people. If I don't have that action in me to slap 10 people, that's just words coming out of my mouth. But if I actually stand on it when I say I'm going to do it, then that's how you know it is what it is, you know? And again, I shouldn't have to even get to that point or that level anyway to prove anything to nobody. There's some of y'all that are trying to prove to the world that you are something beyond what you are. But see, this is the thing though. Again, be mindful of what you spewing out your mouth. You never know. Forget who's watching. You never know who might actually have a drop on. Because all it takes is one specific comment for somebody to say, oh, okay, I know where you at, I know how to get to you and all of that. And seeing some of y'all that are making that movement and them critical areas trying to keep your character built, y'all need security because guess what? There's going to be days you go places outside of your state and you're going to have people that, again, have been watching you and seeing what you're doing. And guess what? They going to try to make an example out of you. Oh, this nigga talk too crazy up here. We going to test this shit today. And that's how it be. Some of y'all have been your own downfalls because some of y'all know y'all not for any type of smoke at all, not even on a physical confrontation level. But you put yourself in it because of the way you are speaking, the way you are doing things. And it be a matter of time because there's a couple people, like I said, you dodged a bullet from, but they don't think they still ain't keeping down they damn hit list. They definitely gonna be on it. I would say instead of having a higher security, be wise in the choices that you're making. Now, when you do get to a certain level, yeah, you are supposed to have the right type of people around you because you are going to have people who, again, starstruck, don't know how to act. You're going to have those who are looking for a clout chase or a viral moment, especially when it's somebody of a notable name. We know this already. You ain't being hip and wise to that, then your downfall will come as quick as you think. Now, again, when you get into a different position of power, learn to keep yourself stable. Stability is always the main thing, again. Because I could have all the money in the world and be unstable as hell and end up making and choosing the wrong decisions. Again, why self-sabotage yourself when it's not worth it? You know, you have to really think before you do things. And when you're not thinking, when you're not moving the way you're supposed to move, that will be a problem. Again, think before you do. I keep repeating it because some of y'all really don't think before you do. You just go out there and do whatever and it's all good. You know. Put 750 away. And then he'll buy like James, what's going on, my guy? Thank you. He'll buy like little things. Nah, you're right, Dagmar. You're right, Dagmar, on that note. You know, for some people, the money will be their happiness. Well, no, it don't lead to happiness though. It's good for now because you could get the things you want, you could get the things you need. Guess what? Money ain't gonna buy you everything you think it's gonna buy you. Money ain't gonna buy you love. Money ain't gonna buy you real friendship. Money ain't gonna buy you honesty, loyalty, none of that. It's not. Yeah, well, guess what? If you feel you the money, you wouldn't have put yourself in that position to where you could have got burnt up and chewed out. See, again, some of y'all, again, you just focusing on the bag when you getting into these positions. There are a lot of people that I've seen who came in with a stern, genuine message at first and then went left. Why? Because they let their character override everything they saying and doing. See, me, I ain't no character. I'm not going to put myself in a position to where I know it can get critical. And even if I feel it might get critical, I'm going to stand my ground the way I'm supposed to. That's just the way it is. No security, no nothing. If I got to stand my ground on something, I'm standing my ground on something. But see, the problem with some people, again, is, again, you let that character override everything you do, everything you say, and every action that you create. You know, it's time to wisen up. Because there are going to be some people, when they get their hands on you, they ain't going to want to hear nothing. They're not going to want to hear no copping a plea, no none of that. especially when you've been, violating and disrespecting them and the people around them. Now, honestly, again, I'm not going to sit here and throw shots and even make, crazy critical analysis on people that are not here to defend themselves. Shay, what's going on, baby? And this is what I'm saying though. You are putting yourself in a dangerous position when you're just allowing yourself to say and do whatever. You're putting yourself in that. That category of safety will not be safe for you no more. You can't talk about somebody's dead relative, continuously talk about them, and thinking either the relatives who are still around are going to take that. No, they're going to feel a type of way about that because you had no right to say anything about anything despite whatever. Not everybody lives a perfect life. Not everybody is a fucking saint. But we all damn sure sinners one way or another. There are some people that you done made fun of that actually did more in their lifespan than you have done in your whole life. That's where some people mess up. You try to go and even take shots at people who are more accomplished and more established, whether they here or not. You can't do that. What you need to do is build yourself up and build yourself up the right way. Now, this quote unquote character that you putting on, that character at some point, it gets erased. Because once people done expose you or once they done found out what they need to find about you, they know what it is with you. Look how many people done sat here and, yeah, nigga, this is down the third. None of y'all niggas pulling up on me. This is down the third. And then you get videos of people getting ran down on and not having that same energy. Maurice, what's going on, baby? Oh, come on, let's keep it real. You sat here and violated and disrespected somebody, even on a social media platform. Guess what? At some point, the people won't come see you. If you are constantly trying to taunt the people, like some of y'all being your downfalls because you taunting too much. Oh, look at my bag of money. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. You know there's some people out there that's hungry and ready to get a fucking come up, but you would sit there and keep flashing that same shit. I got to flash and prove to the people that I got money. That don't mean nothing. What are you doing with that money exactly? How you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing with that money exactly? Outside of showing people that you got it and showing that you could be the next possible victim to a certain crisis. What are you doing? Keith, what's going on, my guy? I never did understand that because our biggest flex back in the day, before social media was a thing, our biggest flash was you had to literally catch Polaroids or catch poster pictures, magazine pictures. That was the big flex right there. Oh, all right, son got the chains on, son looking like this. Our biggest flash and our biggest way of showing that we was where we need to be at was these music videos, right? Look how much has changed over that course of time. Now, I don't gotta do a music video where I'm throwing up a bunch of money. I can just sit around this internet all day, cam up, and just start counting money wild crazy. Again, some of y'all putting yourselves in that dangerous position, especially when you know you got people that was killing to be in your position. I think smarter. Hey, yo, what's going on, my guy? I hear you, Keith. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But this is a prime example of a problem now. I gotta show the world what I got instead of just proving to the world this is who I am and what I got. And again, I'm gonna be honest with you. There's some things that should never have to be said just to prove anything. Proof will always be in the damn pudding. Again, some of y'all putting yourselves in critical positions because you won't think. If you ain't putting yourself in a dangerous position by your quote unquote opposition, you're putting yourself in a dangerous position by the FBI and everybody else that could be watching your platforms. Let's not forget, You are still being watched under the watchful eye. So even if the people don't get to you, those people are going to get to you, because at some point they're going to wonder exactly what it is you're doing. There's some of you that claim to have the title as a rapper or a blogger and this is that and third, but shit don't add up and don't look right. One thing I am going to tell a lot of y'all, especially some of y'all who are out there creating content on any platform, be mindful and be careful of the shit you're doing, because it will have a dire consequence at some point. If you out here crashing out and you know you don't necessarily need to be crashing out, hold on to yourself. I hear you, Riaz. That's what I'm saying, but some people fail to realize that. You so focused on getting to a bag, right? What's going to happen when something happens and you no longer on this earth? What's going to happen? Who essentially would that be going to if you didn't take care of things the way you were supposed to take care of things? There's some of y'all who won't even do the simplest thing, like try to get not so much as health insurance, but life insurance. And a lot of y'all that are coming up in this field, no matter what it is, you need to have some sort of affordable and coverable life insurance. Oh, it ain't just Instagram killer. I done seen this shit happen. I done seen some of this shit happen on TikTok. I done seen some of this shit happen even on this app right here. People just doing way too much. All right, if you get into a bag, good for you. That don't mean everybody in the world need to know you get into a bag. You know, again, it's all about solid actions and what you do. You know, but I've always felt like this too. There's some who made a critical mistake, didn't mean to make a mistake, and yeah, they have lost their lives to that situation. And the sad part about it is, again, because you got people who are younger than you that's doing more of the crimes than it is the older folks. And the reason a lot of younger folks is going in as far as the crimes is concerned is because they seen a lot of y'all flaunting that money bag. And then with that mentality, like, you can't be touched. Hey, Braun. Hey, Braun. Hey, Braun. We gonna ask your moms if she got a man, because I'm quite sure her man ain't feeling you. Don't come in here with that disrespectful dumb shit. Stacy, what's going on, baby? Now this is what I be talking about. People like this, even these are the type of people that would not want to see any of the real smoke when it comes to disrespecting people. The sad part about it is that some of y'all come with this notion of just being a pest to people. Now, like I said before, you come in here, you have some damn respect. Now, while you sitting back there, you lonely, miserable piece of shit, think about the rest of your life. I'm telling you, there's going to be people like you at some point, even on here, that's going to get yourselves washed all the way the fuck up. Wisen up and smarten up. That's another reason why, again, like I said yesterday, some people are meeting their downfalls quicker than usual. Because now you're being not just a pain, you're being a stalker, you're being a creep. I wonder if anybody went up to your mother and asked her that same question. Be smart when you coming in anybody chat, you ass monkey. This is another problem that seems that it can't be eradicated on this app, but at some point it will be. It be real miserable ass people behind these troll accounts. It be people that be stalking the hell out of people, and for what? You don't find yourself being creepish when you doing shit like that? Money, what's going on, my guy? Problem with some of y'all, again, lack of respect. You don't even respect yourself to say, you know what, it ain't even worth it. You don't even have enough respect to say, let me just chill the fuck out. Let me go include something grand in my life. And the next person that think to come in here with that stupid shit, just expect your funeral. Fuck a eulogy. Just expect your funeral. A lot of y'all playing yourselves. And you're making yourselves look stupid on top of that. Again, it shows to the people in the world that we got people like you that don't need to be in society. Because all you're going to do is try to run amok and be a distraction. You are worse than the toddlers and the kids I see in my neighborhood every day. Even they got a notion on when to chill out. And there are a lot of you people who will not chill out because you feel this is the character, even down to you trolls. That's your character. You a troll, right? But come on now. You know how idiotic and stupid you look coming under multiple accounts to try to be a pester or pain to somebody's side, even people that don't rock with you. Come on now. Sanjay, what's going on, baby? Who else popped up in here that I missed? Nah, it's a whole fact, Sanjay. I just said that same shit before you even popped in. And it's the truth. There's some of y'all who are burning bridges well before you get to where you're getting to. And some of y'all burning bridges while you at your position, and then now you still going through shit as you going down that ladder. Now, see, this is my whole thing in a nutshell. Again, respecting yourself to know not to put yourself in a critical position. I would tell some of you young men and women out there, y'all think that it's the game to just be sitting here flossing what you got all the time. You forgot there are people who are out there starving, hungry, and looking for an easy come up. And you could be that easy come up, depending on how you move. Better be wise and smart in any street that you on. Kimo, what's going on, baby? Again, there's some of y'all that should have not just self-respect, but self-dignity. It speaks values. You know, and this is the problem now. Some of y'all just don't have no clear respect on anything. Rich, what's going on, my guy? Now, see, I'm gonna use it as a prime example. That troll that just came in here is the same fake whimsical troll that comes in here every day, dying and gasping for attention. Probably because they not getting no real attention. And even if they in a high position, nobody's paying them no mind. Nobody is fucking with them. Why? Because they probably doing dumb shit like this now. There are some of y'all out there who need to learn to detach from certain situations and certain areas and attach yourself to something better. That coming over here trolling shit ain't always going to be the good thing for you. Because I ain't going to always have to say nothing either. You forgot, people will snipe your ass out of a chat and just make it simple. The problem with some of you creeps out there, calling y'all creeps now. I ain't calling y'all trolls. Y'all creeps. Problem with y'all creeps, y'all think it's cool to be creeping on people and following people until you the one that's getting creeped on and followed. Have some fucking morals and some decency about yourself. See, and this is the problem too I've seen, and this is a common problem I see with anybody bringing out real positive content. You want to have assholes that don't know when to shut the fuck up and just listen to something good. You want to have people that want to be a part of the conversation so badly, and won't fucking just say, all right, I'm gonna go about it this way to be a part of the conversation. No, you want to be disrespectful. You want to come in here fucking with people that don't fuck with you, probably don't know you or never know you. But this is how it goes. You are the most irresponsible, downright dastardly, despicable, irresponsible ass people I've ever seen in my life. Calling it like I see it. Y'all worse than bed bugs, roaches, and everything else that plague this earth. Because again, you want to swarm around something and swarm around it the wrong way. Now, when your dumb ass come into a chat, you say what up to the host and then the people. And even still, don't come in here with that method of trolling because I see it and spotted off the rip. You forgot. I'm on sniper time all the time, even when the mods ain't. Nobody's coming in your house and rubbing their dirty shoes all over your rugs and shit, right? So don't come into people's house with that disrespect and that immature behavior. Grow the fuck up. If you like somebody, like you claim to like them, how about you shoot your shot where you were supposed to shoot your shot at? And don't shoot your shot over here, dumb motherfucker. Nah, so I'm telling you, son, these creeps are like bed bugs, bro. You think you got rid of them shits? Them shits are still creeping around. Like, grow the fuck up, nigga. Even on a Sunday, it shows you don't have nothing outside of this fucking social media app to present or do. Grow up. I'm actually doing something. I don't care if it's every day or every other day. I'm doing something. I'm bringing a word out and a message that's needed. Something that you dumbasses don't know what the fuck to bring out. All y'all know how to bring out is showing how to be a stalker and how to be a creep and how to make people definitely dislike you. It's sad though, because some of y'all would actually have a chance at being around the right type of people and even building on the right level, but you don't know what building is. Y'all know what destruction is though. And you are self-destructing yourself every day. You got to come over here or anywhere else and troll for that matter. You are showing that you have a dislike within yourself. Not the person that you're trying to troll. You have a dislike within yourself. And you need to fix that. Because that will definitely be your damn downfall. I hate somebody this much. I'm going to try to do as much as possible to get up under their skin. Even fuck with the people that I know for a fact been rocking with them. And that be a lot of y'all downfalls too. Messing with the wrong people. Don't know who the fuck you messing with. It's time for a lot of y'all to grow up. Yes, I'm talking to y'all Jeepers Creepers again. It's time for y'all to grow up. See, now the focus is on y'all. Court, what's going on, baby? Who else popped in the chat? No, that's the problem. Again, you come with this notion. I've seen this shit even on channels that I know for a fact they ain't doing nothing but just trying to help other people promote their channels. Like I said, I was in a chat the other day, and then like half of the shit I seen coming out from a troll's mouth. No troll should ever tell somebody, pull your boobs out through your damn shirt. Nobody should be talking how much for sex, how much for this, how much for that. That goes to show that some of the shit that you say towards people, you saying that shit in real time off this app. Queen Rose, what's going on, baby? You know, again, have some decency and respect, not just for yourself, but for the fucking people that you coming into or you coming across. Yeah, money, you got some real downright despicable motherfuckers. Now, I ain't perfect because when I'm cutting up, I'm saying everything out my mouth. But you know there's a difference between words and actions. I believe some of y'all, when y'all say certain shit, you'll act upon it. Yeah, Eddie, I know you might be confused. No, I was in somebody's chat the other day, and nothing but trolls coming through at that time frame. This person don't do nothing but try to help people promote their channels and help their channels grow. That's their content. trying to get people to build up and do whatever. No troll should come in there and off the rip start going at you. Oh, pull your breast out. Oh, how much for this? Oh, where you from? What's your name? Bitch, if you was coming into somebody chat, you would have read the name off the rip before asking stupid ass questions. Like, this is a damn problem now. You coming in with the, oh, what's your name? And, oh, well, where you from? And dumbass, obviously, you know where the fuck she from. Telling you, some of y'all do not care what comes out your mouth. So I'm assuming that's why people don't fuck with you off this app. Dumbest shit that come out your mouth sometimes. You want somebody going up to your mother and asking her to pull her breast out her shirt? You want somebody to come up to your mother and ask her to bust it open? No, you would be the first ones getting highly upset and feeling disrespected. So how the fuck you feel it's not disrespectful when you doing that shit to somebody? Make it make sense, man. That's what's up, Queen. Congratulations, baby. You know, and it's the saddest part about it. It's some of y'all that don't know how to go about anything, even down to shooting your shot. That's how I know a lot of y'all just you focused on this social media shit too much. Detach from it. Go outside and actually get some air. Be around good people or be around people that actually still fuck with you. Stop being a pain in the ass. That's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, that is a mother at the end of the day. You wouldn't want nobody saying that to your mother or anybody in your family for that matter. So why the fuck did you feel it was respectful to do that? Sorry to be going off like that, but this is a prime example of dumbasses that need to get bust upside their head with a hot skillet. Because obviously somebody dropped you on your head when you was younger, or somebody just dropped the ball with you. This is another reason why some people just don't trust or can't be around certain people. Because this is the type of behavior you might have to worry about. DBN, what's going on, my guy? See, what is it with some of y'all that you just feel you can't have respect? Like, real talk. There's some of you wasting time and wasting effort, and you the ones crying about certain shit not happening and not changing, but you not trying to be a part of that change one way or another. You ain't adding something or incorporating something in your life to where you feel less inadequate. It's crazy. That's what I'm saying. Like it goes to show again, when you got this much time to invest on the app and not investing yourself, you're gonna always be on a decline, whether you believe that or not. You already on a decline. Because the time you wasting on here 24/7, you could have been making something happen. You could have been a part of some sort of foundational building or whatever. But no, you choose to come on here and just troll. Because that's what your life is consisted of, being trolled. But you know what? I've always believed this too. A lot of y'all motherfuckers was the type that was getting picked on, and now you feel this is the best way for you to pick on people. I can't pick on nobody physically, but I can pick on them if I get on this internet. Some people ain't gonna enjoy being poked at anyway. So again, you set yourself up. Again, think before you do it and think before you crash the fuck out. Because at some point, remember, IP addresses and all that other shit is a thing. Some people are just not gonna be playing around with you. They're gonna literally find out who you are, where you reside at, all of that. And it don't gotta happen right away, but don't be surprised when something does happen. I swear, some of y'all must get an orgasm or whatever when it really comes to this app. And see, the problem with this app, and I'm saying it to the high ups again, it's crazy how every other app you can't duplicate or try to fucking clone somebody's name for a troll account, but it's only happening here. And again, we know you ain't gonna do nothing about it. But it's gonna be sad because half of these people that are doing the shit they're doing, when they get lined up and in a body bag and it comes to find out it's worldwide internet news, then what? Now all of a sudden you're gonna want to make a change. No. Should have thought about them changes before you just started messing with content creators. And that's the problem. Your rules and your regulations, they ain't for how you doing. They not for us. They for the trolls and everybody else that's miserable on this app that want to have some sort of fucking downfall and some sort of reaction with somebody. Getting corny now. And this is why some people decided they wanted to push away from this app just because of that. It's because some of y'all just being too thirsty for attention, too thirsty for a reaction. But then when you get a reaction that you wasn't expecting, you start playing victim. See, I don't got to play victim or nothing. I am who I am. Wherever I'm at, if I ain't cutting up, I'm being on some chill tip. And that's just me even off this app. When I'm not cutting up and being crazy, I'm being myself. Yeah, I'm still going to have a serious talk with you. Yeah, I'm still going to make you think about some things. Some people that can't do that. You on your downtime, you want to make this internet something for you, find something that actually resonates with you and not just troll. Because again, some of y'all are saying and doing the utmost, and you fail to realize at the end of the day, no doubt, Queen, appreciate you, baby. But definitely try to check on your content as well, too. See, this is what I'm saying. There's some people that, again, are just not going to be for the play. Not going to be for that. You're being a distraction, a pest. You're being a nuisance. Nobody's going to want to hear that. After a while, they're going to want to get rid of you for real. Rising up in the shit that you're doing. Yeah, and I'm speaking to you Jeepers Creepers again. Rising up in the shit you doing. Because it'll only be a matter of time for a lot of y'all start getting pulled out the woodworks. All your different account names and everything else. And then what you going to say then? Now you going to have to be prepared because you don't know what could happen. It'd be just your luck you coming outside and somebody done already got the drop on you. Again, you don't know who's watching and who's actually paying attention. Tanya, what's going on, baby? You know, and it's sad. Some of y'all only trolls because you done got rejected out of a certain area and nobody fucked with you. But then again, who want to fuck with snake behavior? Who want to mess around with people that you're not caring about nobody's well-being? You're not caring about somebody's growth. You just caring about a downfall. And there's some people who are going to be around just for that, to see a downfall. I would tell you in that instance, when you feel you got people like that around you, eliminate them. Damn shame though. You come on this damn app, and your first thing really should be, what do I attach myself to on this app? What do I feel is going to be beneficial, especially if I'm deciding to do something and spend my time on this app? See, a lot of y'all not thinking before you do. A lot of y'all not realizing what it is you really supposed to be doing in the first place. You coming on these apps not just the social network, but to possibly build or, just create something, giving you a balance, basically. Again, some people are on this for fun. And some people ain't worried about certain things. And then there's some people who, again, they're going to be focused on a sole objective. And whatever it may be, hey, it is what it is. No doubt, Annie, appreciate you, baby. You know, but it's crazy though. And it's not, again, it's not even just this, but it's just this app in particular that does the utmost. On other apps, you ain't gotta worry about somebody trying to come up under your name or just being foolish and downright ignorant. Some things you just gonna have to learn to start really being in control of. Get in control of your emotions, get in control of your mental clarity, and get in control of your morals. For anybody that think that that's cool to walk into somebody's chat and you already done said something off the wild, off the wall wild, nah, you showing the people exactly what it is. Because remember, some of these things are being looked at. You might not care until it really ends up hurting you somewhere down the line. Again, that person is a single mother regardless to what, but she's still a mother nonetheless. You wouldn't want nobody disrespecting any woman in your family on that level. So why do you feel it's all right to disrespect? And then some of y'all need to ask that question. And the sad part about it, I can't say it's always just men trolling. No, you have some women out there trolling as well too. And they trolling too because they are insecure, they inadequate in whatever's going on in their life. Because if they wasn't, they wouldn't waste their time. Real men and women are not wasting their time running around social media platforms, not just stalking and being a pain, but just trolling. We ain't got time for that. James Money, what's going on, my guy? Again, be critical of the things you saying and doing on here. I don't care if you are Jeepers Creepers. You better be mindful because it might be somebody that catch that name, catch the real IP address, and it might not be something you looking for. That person don't even got to put you on blast, but don't be surprised if at some point they make your ass content. This is exactly what's happened a while back. Some of y'all was doing the utmost, saying the utmost, and thinking people wasn't going to have that energy for you. And then when it came down to it, you didn't have that same energy that you was presenting. So I'm saying words and actions are different. Because yeah, words, they do hurt. Words, they do cause confusion and they do stir up a lot of bullshit. But actions definitely speak louder than anything. Yeah, some people who can avoid it, some people who ain't. The ones that can't avoid it are the ones who actually have something to bring and build and put out there. And you're gonna always see that. Because some people are upset they're not building or they're not in a position where they feel they should be. But if you feel that way about anything, you should be trying to focus on your life and get it together so you could be in a better position. And this is the problem. Nobody should have to worry about doing no live streams and having to worry about creepers and stalkers from other realms coming around bothering not so much as the host, but the people around them. That right there again is a crime being committed. You're stalking. You're being a creep. And when it's all said and done, we could tell that you would actually be on that same type of time. You would definitely be on that type of time trying to come across those people that you are trolling. See, in certain states, they ain't playing that. Any type of you stalking or doing whatever, you following somebody, yeah, that's a crime. Your ass is going to jail whether you believe that or not, man. And that's the problem. Again, nobody should have to worry about that. Like, not at all. Nobody should never have to worry about doing what they like to do and being bothered by people because they don't like what's being done. Stop being fanboys. Stop being fangirls. Stop being creeps, punks, and miserable individuals and get your lives together. Not everybody again is on here for play. There are gonna be some people that will definitely tell you what it is. Again, everything is all good until you get wrapped up in that position you wasn't expecting to get wrapped up in. And then what we have here. The terms "let shit be" should stick in your minds. Let it be. You got to fall out with somebody, a disagreement. All right, let it be. Why am I going to waste my time and energy giving energy to something that don't need it? You know, like, come on now. We done fell out, went our separate ways. I shouldn't be enticing no BS, and I shouldn't be in agate, shouldn't have the wrong people around me antagonizing me either. Again, your vision is only as clear as you let it be. And it should be a clear understanding to some of y'all, again, even in those higher positions. Put yourself out there to where you're going to be the next content or the next viral moment. Because when it's all said and done, those black marks do show at some point. Yeah, he talking all this craziness. Yeah, but then remember what happened to him in this instance for talking craziness. There's some of y'all that constantly put yourselves in danger. Won't stop doing the shit you're doing. Won't stop being around the people that you're being around. And then wonder why you're having the problems you're having now. East Dad, what's going on, my guy? This is the problem now. Again, not getting in control of your all in all balance. You have to remember this: respect, honor, and dignity. Those are key elements you need in life. You ain't got no dignity and no class about yourself. Ain't nobody gonna take you serious on anything. My thing is, again, actions speak louder than words. I could say a bunch of shit, but if I don't act on it, it's just words. I could say I hate somebody, prime example, and that's just words. But if I actually do the actions and showing that I hate a person, that's speaking volumes. There's some of y'all again that are not going to like what's being said, especially on these apps, especially with people who are actually bringing something that's needed, a strong message. It's not about preachable moments, it's teachable moments. We got to start reteaching, even some of you adults, because you have definitely lost your way in society on all angles, even on here. Mayhem, what's going on, baby? Again, for some of y'all that need to learn something, learn how to love yourself, embrace yourself, build yourself, and then you can move forward from it. Yeah, everybody gonna make mistakes in their life because not everybody is perfect. But if you constantly making the same mistake more than once, you are showing, number one, that you never learned your lesson from the first place, and that it's going to be a hard road for you to build and get to a certain place until you snap out of that. Again, you might not like what's being said, but you got to accept it. Respect, dignity, and honesty. See, like, I've been honest. I ain't no fucking saint. When I'm wherever I'm at, I'm cutting up, I'm chilling. Because my image is still going to be the same like it is when I turn this damn app off. I'm still going to be that person everybody come to. I'm still going to be that person everybody cut up with. I'm still going to be that person that gives you a good talk and a conversation. Has nothing changed in the last almost 2 years of me doing this. I done went through my ups and downs, even off this app. Now, every day that you are sitting here, you blessed to be here, you are learning something. And there are some people that, again, you don't dictate or you don't override anybody else's decisions on how they move and what they do. You could give advice, but if that advice don't sound like good advice, they ain't gonna listen to it. Definitely not. If it sounds like it's too critical and too overbearing, they ain't gonna listen to that. For those who following me or have not followed me on Twitch yet, please make sure that you do. Today I'm definitely gonna be doing something. Yeah, I already got a schedule set. I'll be back on Twitch around 6 o'clock tonight. And we gonna rock out for a little bit. See, again, you gonna have people that are really miserable and insecure with everything that's going on within their life and in their realm. And they refuse to change it. They feel the way of changing it is bringing people solely down with them on that level. I don't want to see you happy because I'm unhappy. So I'm going to do everything to make sure you in that same position I'm in. There's some people we ain't going to be, not going to be listening to because, again, you have a way to change something. If you refusing to change it, you can't blame nobody solely but yourself. Give me 1 second, y'all. Keep the day you stop learning is the day you close your eyes for good. So again, even people in their older ages are learning shit now. Because again, the world is constantly changing. It's going to always be revolving. It's always going to be evolving. So everybody's learning something day in and day out. What you learn is from what you took as far as the experience that was given to you. You learn exactly what you want, what you don't want, what you need, what you don't need. So again, while you are here, be more constructive in your life. It's not going to hurt you. Not going to hurt you at all. There's ways again to appreciate who you are as a person and appreciate things that you are setting into establishment. You want to establish yourself as a person, stand on the principles you know you're supposed to stand on.
Hey, happy holidays to you, Nate.
Happy holidays, Hammer.
Yeah, you gotta stand on what you believe in, man. You can't let nobody you know, uh tear you down, you know. And that's what I learned when I watching Godzilla -1. That this guy didn't want to do what he was supposed to do, and everybody criticized him for it. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Yeah,
everybody called him a coward and everything, but he didn't want to die with you know, like they said, because he was a kamikaze pilot, and you know what they become human bugs, but he didn't want to do it, you know. And I felt sorry for him when he came back to his hometown. Everybody said, "What are you still doing here?" You know.
yeah.
But I think he wanted to just to live, you know, just not just become a kamikaze pilot, you know. But that's what I learned. I don't. That's what I learned. If anybody calls me a coward, I'd rather be a coward for living than dying. You know. That's what I
I hear
would
you
rather
on
do. Huh?
that. So I hear you on that. Hold on, Diamond, what's going on, baby?
Yeah, I would rather be a coward for living than a coward for dying. You know, but
Yeah,
but some people have that mindset these days, and you know, the way the world is now, hopefully 2024 will be a good year. And I just say this: I'm getting too old for this mess. And I just people come to do stupid crap, and I don't want stupid crap. I want some positive stuff, and already, you know, people is going off the rails, but I'm not going to go off the rails for nothing. Not me, you know.
not supposed
I,
to.
no, and that's what I want to do with my life, and but in the end, the guy had the courage to face the monster. And he didn't. I'm not gonna give away the ending, but he decided he wanted to live instead of being what he was supposed to do. So that's what I learned from that. So I just say this to anybody in the chat: don't be a. If you want to be a coward for dying, that's on you. But I'd rather be a coward for living than be a coward for dying for a cause I don't want to be in. So
Yeah,
yeah. So I just came up here to say hi and thank you for that. And let 2024 be a good year. You know, that's what
yeah.
I say.
That's what we can wish for everybody is a prosperous 2024 and a healthy one on top of that.
Yeah, I'm going to see my stepmom next week, so I'll see her for a couple days. And right now, the youth of America, you gotta you. It's not just us, the older generation, but I want to go back to that simpler time when you just didn't have to worry about school shootings, and all this, and COVID, and all this other stuff, man. I'd rather go back to that time, but you can't. I know that. But like
Yeah.
I said, people have to have their head on a swivel. I'm 57, going on 58. What do I heck know? Ah, oh well. So that's the way life is sometimes. But like I said, I'd rather just try to keep on fighting. I may have problems, which I still do, but I'm not gonna let it define me. No way.
Exactly.
And I don't. I
Never,
don't. And with a man or without a man in my life. Hmm.
I don't blame you. Listen, that's the only thing you can do in life. You don't let nobody or anything define who you are as a person. Who you are is who you are, and people either got two choices: they can accept it or they can move away from
Yeah, you don't know me that well, but you see me try to be what I'm supposed to be, and I thank you for that.
it.
I've
No,
been
you
on my
good.
own. I've been on my own since my husband died. I got evicted, had to have help from family, and they had to go through a lot of hoops just to get this apartment where I'm at now. And I thank them for that. I really do. I had to really dig down deep in my gut just to come back back to where I was before all this started. You know, me sleeping in the hospital overnight just to see him in the morgue, that was a horrible thing. And it still hurts to this day. I'm not going to lie, but I had to really dig deep in my gut just to get back to where I am now.
That's all
Hmm.
you got to do. Listen,
Yeah.
that's the
Yeah.
only thing you can do during anything, whether it's dealing with a significant other's death, whether it's
Yeah.
dealing with a breakup or dealing with anything along those lines. You're gonna have to build yourself up. You're gonna have to dig deep and do that because nobody else is gonna pull you out that misery or pull you out of that but yourself. Got to be
Yeah.
strong in that notion.
Yeah, I had to do that myself, Nate. I had to really dig deep and try to find another place to live because I wasn't going to stay at my father's house. And I had this. I thank my stepmom for taking care of my cat because my father wanted me to get rid of Gary, but I needed Gary in my life, and I still have him now. But I still thank her to this day. Every time I see her, I still say thank you for helping me out when it was really desperate for me to get where I'm at now. So I still thank her for that, and I
Oh Lord, You done froze up, Hammer.
Trust me, they have to be respectful to me and my decisions. And that's it.
Yeah.
You have to help me with everything 50-50. No, sometimes 50-50 isn't always available. Yeah, 50-50 is
No,
not
but see,
always available, you know? But I'm gonna find that person someday, and I will. But listen, thank you for having me up here, Nate. And if I don't see you or hear, and I just, like I said, I don't want to be like that kamikaze pilot. They may have called him a coward, but he stepped up to the plate when it was really needed. He sure did.
yeah.
He sure did. Mhm. Mhm. And he liked that girl too, even though they were they were brought together by circumstances after World War II. You know, everything was destroyed. You know, in the air raids, and he had a baby. The baby wasn't his, but and it wasn't hers neither. But fate brought people together sometimes. But like I said, fate will come with me when I find somebody new. It sure will. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you have the good rest of your Sunday. And peaches to everybody in the chat. Peaches to everybody.
Peaches, Tanya, and definitely have a good rest of your day.
Oh,
Appreciate
you,
you for popping in.
no problem, Nate. You know, hey, people, new generation, you understand that. Don't be a, you could be a, do be like me. I'm not a coward for, I'd rather be a coward for living than to be a coward for dying. Thank you. See you, Nate.
Have a good one, Tanya.
You too.
Shout outs to Hammer Nation. Um, you know what's being said is truth right now. The main person that can dig yourself out of any disparity or any type of notion is yourself. Yeah, you might have people that are trying to pull you out, but if you're being stubborn, you're gonna be that stubborn weight that holds yourself back. You know, we know around the holidays is not easy for some people because they deal with a lot. You know, they dealing with a lot of anniversaries, missing people, so on and so forth. But the main thing to remember is that even though those people might be gone, you still have others that do care for you and actually want to see you in your happiest state. So the most important thing to remember is let those people into your life the right way and let them try to help you the right way. You know, and I would urge everybody, especially around this holiday season again, to check up on the people you need to check up on and actually make sure that they're good on all angles. Some of y'all is more than just a 5 minute phone call. Actually go pop up and go see these people. Go make sure that they're good. Before I do get up out of here again, I just want to make this message clear because this is a cap off from yesterday. There's some of y'all that are in these high positions, even to a point of getting a major bag. Don't self sabotage yourself because you can't control your actions or because you can't control the character that you're presenting to the people. And you shouldn't even be presenting a character to the people. You should be presenting yourself. Always remember that part. Because again, a character people can see through. Genuine people, it's hard to look through them. And even when you look through them, you're going to see inside and out. They still who they are. They are who they are, and they're going to continue to be who they are. I'd rather be some. I'd rather be around somebody who's genuine and positive than to be around somebody that's going to always have something ill-fated to say or just nothing positive to bring to the forefront. And that's what a lot of y'all should be doing. Get around the right people so you can get back to that customization of living your life. Live your life carefree, but also live your life wisely. Again, don't self sabotage yourself because you can't get in control of your impulses and your actions. Key thing for the day again is think before you do. With that being said, let me start getting myself prepared, figure out my whole lunch For those who are following me again on Twitch, I'll definitely see y'all around 6. And we're going to definitely rock out. I could be back tonight with another little discussion, a little open panel. See how this pans out tonight. Hopefully, I don't get bombarded by unwanted people. I love them, but I hate them. That being said, let me get up out of here. If y'all was new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Shout out to the replay game. Shout out to the Shadow Mafia and the Shadow Babies. Y'all know what it is, baby. For everybody that was in attendance today, you already know that love is love and it be reciprocated as such. I don't know how to be fake. All I'm gonna do is give you real. That's all I'm gonna do is give you real topics and real bills. And I'll see most of y'all at 6. I could be back tonight on the streets for something else. We'll see how this pans out. Y'all stay safe. Keep that third eye open. Until the next live, we out of here. Peace and blessings.